Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Romani. If you're not sure who I am and you've never seen any of my videos before, make sure you hit the subscribe button. My channel is geared toward business, beauty, health, and empowerment, but I've recently been comfortable enough sharing my spirituality journey. So today's video is going to be about sage and Palo Santo. What is it for? How do you burn it? How do you use it? Who created it? And all of that stuff. So if you're interested, keep watching. If you are not interested in this topic, I'm going to ask you to just politely click out of this video and not leave a negative comment, because we all have different beliefs and we all have different practices. But anyway, let's jump into this video. Okay, y'all, so I have like literally a ton of sage. This isn't even all of it, but I have some that I've bought and some of them that were gifted to me by different companies. So I'm always using sage. I have a lot of sage, and I began to make Instagram videos and get a lot of questions from my videos. So this is just going to be addressing all of the questions that you guys have DM'd me or commented and asked me. So if you're unaware, sage is a plant. Now, a lot of people cook with sage and a lot of people burn sage for spiritual practices. Along with cooking, sage is used to purify spaces. So if you are, it is so loud outside, but if you are moving into a new apartment, or you're moving into a new home, or you're moving into a new locker at school, just if you're moving into a new space in general, it is good to use sage to purify that space, because you've never been there before and there could be lingering energy from other people, and you just kind of want to clear all of that out. A big misconception that people have is that sage cleanses negativity and brings positivity. Sage is used to clear out a space. So this means that sage is going to clear out negative energy, and it is also going to clear out positive energies. It is going to leave a clean slate. It's going to leave a blank canvas. So after using sage and after purifying the environment, I always like to follow up with Palo Santo. And Palo Santo is from a tree, and it is called holy wood. Palo Santo means holy wood. Now this one is almost gone, but this is how Palo Santo looks, and I will burn both of these at the end of the video so that you can see how it looks. And if I didn't show you guys, well, this is sage and this is white sage. So sage clears out all of the energy in the space, and then Palo Santo is used to restore positive energy. Now, if all you have is sage, that's okay. Like, don't be afraid. You can still only use sage, and you can just restore positive energy with your own being, your own words, your own actions, and your own vibes. But if you can, get Palo Santo so you can follow up your sage sessions with Palo Santo. So as I mentioned earlier, people do cook with sage, but the ritual or the practice of burning sage for spiritual purposes came from indigenous peoples. And I say this because some people may be confused where different practices come from, and I always want to spread truth about where certain things originate from. So indigenous peoples started the sage practice or the sage ritual, or just the burning of sage for purifying or spiritual purposes. And indigenous peoples are native people, the first people who were here, and that could be, here in America, or that could be here on earth. These are just, native people. And native people are usually, almost always, people of color, usually Black people who were in Africa and migrated and populated over the entire world. If you do not agree with that comment, look it up. Anywho, there are different sage bundles. So as I showed you guys before, this is, and it's upside down, this is a white sage bundle. White sage is used to clear negativity. This is a white sage bundle, but now this one includes different roses. So you always want to kind of research the bundle that you are using, because let me show you another one. This one also has a yellow rose. This is still white sage. There are so many just different bundles and different kinds of sage. So you always just want to make sure you're researching because they all have different properties. But generally, like I said, they're all going to cleanse out the space. But when you add different things like flowers and stuff like that, it just, you know, gives it a different feel. It does a little something different. It does a little something more. And all of the sage that I'm showing you guys, I'm going to put that in the description box below so that you can shop with these amazing companies. But now I just want to show you guys how to properly burn sage. So you want to make sure that you have a bowl to catch the ashes. Now this bowl is actually from Amazon and it came with some sage bundles already. They gave me like 3 bundles. So I already had a bowl to use, but you can use any type of bowl. I wouldn't recommend like a plastic bowl. Like this is kind of like a concrete bowl, like it's very hard. So just make sure you have something that will not burn. And I just put it down in front of me. And make sure that you don't have on anything that can catch fire. You also want to make sure that your windows are open. Now you can open your windows as soon as you light the sage, or you can keep the windows closed, light the sage, let the energy fill the room, and then open the windows and the doors and then let that energy out. So it's completely up to you, but you do want to make sure you open the windows sometime during this saging session. I'm just going to light my white sage with the yellow rose. I have like a torch type of lighter, but you can use one of those, what is it called, just like the regular cigarette lighter. I have one of those over there, but this is the one that was here next to me, so I'll just do this. I just kind of just turn it, and sometimes it may take a little longer, but as you can see, it is starting to do this little smoky thing. And if it catches like a large flame, hey y'all, so my camera cut off in the middle of me lighting it, so I just finished lighting it. As you can see, it is smoking, and it is just regular smoke, and the smoke is going to fill the room. And like I said, you just want to have the windows open, or open the windows whenever you feel up to it. So you just let it burn out. Like some people put it out like you would do like a cigarette or something. I just lay mine down in my bowl, and after a little bit of time, it just, you know, burns out, and it will stop smoking. Now I'm about to show you guys how to light Palo Santos. So you do the same thing. You kind of want to be a little bit more careful because as you can see, like it is very close to your finger. You can burn yourself. Okay. Okay, so you let a flame get going and then we blow it out, or it'll go out on its own. And that is how you burn Palo Santo. Palo Santo has a bit of a sweeter smell than sage does, so I like to light this even when I don't do my sage practice. I just love to smell it, especially before going to sleep, because it is very soothing. And sometimes I walk around the house and, you know, just Palo Santo the whole house, but sometimes I just, you know, drop it in my bowl and I just let it burn out and do what it's going to do. But that was all for this video. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that it was very informative. If you had a few misconceptions, I hope that we cleared up everything, and I hope that you guys use sage and, you know, just your morning routine or your night routine, because it is very soothing and it just really calms your nerves, especially if you have anxiety. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen my anxiety videos where I do affirmations with the sage. That has helped a lot of people. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely go follow me at XO_Romani and watch those videos because everybody loves them. And make sure you like, comment, and share this video so you can let YouTube know that you like videos like this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.